Wait, are you kidding me right now? Is EJ DiMera actually the one who framed Holly Jonas with those tainted pills? EJ completely destroyed Holly's life, and now Holly is about to unleash absolute hell on EJ. Hey Days fans, welcome back. I've got some massive Salem drama to unpack today, and my jaw is literally on the floor. Before we get into EJ's sickening betrayal, make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a Days of Our Lives update. Let's be real for a second. We all knew EJ DiMera was hiding something huge with the DiMera Pharmaceuticals Corseal scandal, but the spoilers for the week of August 10th to August 14th are absolutely blowing my mind. Holly Jonas is finally going to get the devastating news about EJ DiMera's horrific actions. Holly discovers that EJ is not the loyal ally Holly thought EJ was. EJ's massive drug cover-up has completely spiraled out of control, and Holly finds out that EJ actually planted those tainted pills in Holly's bag to make it look like Holly had a severe drug relapse. I am absolutely stunned. Completely stunned. I honestly believe this is one of the most twisted things the writers have ever done to a teenager on the show. EJ DiMera looked Holly Jonas right in the eyes and pretended to be Holly's ultimate champion. EJ was fiercely defending Holly against Amy Choi's ruthless manslaughter lawsuit regarding Sophia Choi's death. EJ acted like the perfect protective father figure. But behind closed doors, EJ is the cold-blooded monster who framed a recovering teenage addict just to cover his own corporate tracks. The sheer audacity of EJ DiMera is staggering. When Holly curls up and unleashes her fury, the spoilers say we are going to see a massive, violent confrontation. Holly gets to confront EJ face to face, and I am here for it. If you ask me, Ashley Puzimis is absolutely killing it right now as Holly Jonas. The emotional weight Ashley has to carry in these scenes is insane. Think about Holly's history for a minute. Holly is Nicole Walker's daughter. Nicole spent years being manipulated, gaslit, and controlled by DiMera men. EJ DiMera manipulated Nicole for years! Now, EJ is doing the exact same psychological torture to Nicole's daughter. I think the writers are brilliantly paralleling Nicole and EJ's toxic history from 5 or 10 years ago with what EJ is doing to Holly right now. EJ is treating Holly like a disposable pawn on his chessboard, exactly like Stefano DiMera used to do to Marlena Evans and John Black. Hold on a second, we have to talk about the collateral damage here. EJ DiMera's lies completely destroyed Holly's relationship with Tate Black. Tate found those pills in Holly's bag. Tate confronted Holly, and because Tate didn't trust Holly, they had a devastating breakup. I am so angry at EJ for ruining this young love, but I am also angry at Tate. Tate should have believed Holly when Holly swore the pills were not hers. When Holly screams at EJ, I hope Holly also realizes that Tate failed her. This sweeps month plot twist is exactly what we needed to inject some serious adrenaline into the teen scene. Will Tate beg Holly for forgiveness once the truth comes out? I honestly believe Tate is going to have to grovel on his hands and knees. Dan Foy-Regal is delivering an Emmy-worthy performance as EJ DiMera descends into his full villain era. I can't believe the writers are making EJ do this, but I also absolutely love watching it unfold. EJ is wearing Stefano's ring. EJ is acting exactly like the Phoenix. Joseph Mascolo would be so proud of the ruthless, cold-blooded monster EJ has become. EJ secretly buried arsenic-laced Corseal pills on Smith Island. EJ caused the deaths of Sarah Horton's patient Destiny and Destiny's sister. And to cover it all up, EJ sacrifices Holly Jonas without a second thought. EJ's desperation is palpable. The walls are closing in on EJ DiMera, and Dan Foy-Regal plays that panicked arrogance perfectly. And while EJ is sweating bullets over Holly Jonas discovering the truth, guess who is absolutely loving every single second of EJ's downfall? Gabi Hernandez. The spoilers reveal that Gabi Hernandez is going to be highly amused bothering EJ across town. I am screaming. Cherie Jimenez is bringing such a fun, vindictive energy to Gabi right now. Gabi hates EJ. Gabi has hated EJ for years. Remember when Gabi tried to use her Stefan DiMera inheritance to bail out Titan and crush EJ, only to realize EJ was still a massive threat? Well, now Gabi gets a front row seat to EJ's empire crumbling, and Gabi is going to gloat like a queen. Let's take a trip down memory lane because this rivalry runs deep. Gabi Hernandez has a long history of corporate espionage and fighting the DiMera brothers tooth and nail. Gabi was married to Stefan DiMera. Gabi fought Chad DiMera for the CEO chair. Gabi has been thrown in prison, kidnapped, and betrayed by this family multiple times. So seeing Gabi Hernandez actively poke the bear and taunt EJ DiMera while EJ's life falls apart is pure soap opera gold. I think Gabi is going to use Holly's discovery as leverage. If Gabi finds out that EJ framed Holly, Gabi will absolutely leak that to the press. Gabi will destroy DiMera Pharmaceuticals stock prices just to watch EJ cry. Picture this confrontation scene, you guys. Holly Jonas marching into the DiMera mansion or EJ's office. Holly is shaking with rage. Ashley Puzemis is crying real tears. Holly screams at EJ, asking how EJ could look her in the eye and pretend to care about her while actively framing her for a drug relapse. EJ will probably stand there in his expensive suit, smirking that arrogant DiMera smirk, and try to gaslight Holly. EJ will tell Holly it was for the greater good of the DiMera family. But Holly isn't going to back down. Holly has Nicole Walker's fiery blood in her veins. I predict Holly will slap EJ right across the face, and it will be the slap heard around Salem! Let's not forget how Sarah Horton and Brady Black fit into this explosive puzzle. Sarah and Brady have been running themselves ragged, trying to nail EJ DiMera for the tainted Corazil pills. Sarah lost her patient Destiny to those arsenic-laced drugs. Brady has been acting as a private investigator, lurking around corners and eavesdropping on EJ's conversations. But EJ has been one step ahead of Sarah and Brady at every single turn. Now, with Holly Jonas discovering EJ's betrayal, Holly is the missing link Sarah and Brady have been praying for. I think Sarah's going to lose her mind when Sarah finds out EJ used Holly as a scapegoat. Sarah loves Holly, and Sarah will go on a warpath against EJ to protect Holly. The dynamic between Sarah, Brady, and Holly teaming up to destroy EJ DiMera is exactly the kind of legacy team-up we love to see during Sweeps Month. And we absolutely have to factor in Amy Choi's relentless crusade against Holly Jonas. Amy Choi has been acting like a woman possessed, trying to get Holly charged with manslaughter for Sophia Choi's death. EJ DiMera was supposedly using his massive legal resources to protect Holly from Amy. But now that Holly knows EJ is a snake, Holly is left completely vulnerable to Amy's attacks. What if EJ strikes a deal with Amy Choi? I can totally see EJ throwing Holly under the bus, handing Amy all the fake evidence she needs to send Holly to prison just to keep Holly from exposing the DiMera pharmaceutical scandal. The stakes have never been higher for Holly. Holly is fighting for her freedom, her reputation, and her sanity. Ashley Puzemis is going to act the house down when Holly realizes she is trapped between Amy Choi's vengeance and EJ DiMera's corporate cover-up. This revelation is going to send massive shockwaves through Salem. Sarah Horton and Brady Black have been desperately trying to prove EJ poisoned Destiny and framed Holly. Now that Holly knows the truth, Holly becomes the star witness. But will anyone believe a teenager? Especially a teenager with a history of behavioral issues? EJ DiMera has the police department in his pocket. EJ has expensive lawyers. EJ might even threaten Holly to keep her mouth shut. I honestly believe EJ might threaten to throw Holly to the wolves regarding Amy Choi's manslaughter lawsuit if Holly talks. It is a classic DiMera blackmail trap, and EJ will use every dirty trick in the book to silence Holly. The chemistry between all these actors is just off the charts right now, and the writers are weaving a brilliant web connecting the teen drama with the high-stakes corporate DiMera drama. EJ DiMera thought he was the smartest man in the room. EJ thought he could sacrifice Holly Jonas and walk away clean. But EJ underestimated the wrath of a teenage girl who has nothing left to lose. I am counting down the days until the week of August 10th. This is going to be the absolute best cliffhanger of the summer. So, Days fans, I have to know your thoughts. Do you think Holly Jonas will successfully take down EJ DiMera? Or will EJ find a way to silence Holly before the truth gets out? Let me know your wild predictions in the comments below. And if you love this deep dive, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time for more Salem gossip.